Hello everyone, today we'll be reacting to a video. For some context, this is CrushedThrone, and he was a member of my SMP called the SoulForge SMP. As you can see, he makes a lot of content on it. Well, besides that, yeah, but look at all that. Today we're going to be reacting to his video, his SoulForge controversy, why he got banned. Alright, let's go.
There's a fire, but no fire brigade. So tonight we are losing this fight. Oh, so tonight is no one on our side.
Hello?
Losing this fight. Oh, so tonight is no one on our side. Who's gonna help our souls tonight?
Hey guys, EJ Tactics here. It's been a while.
Hello?
Wake up!
Wow, since I done a video. Pretty funny. SoulForge.
No! It can't be!
Alright, SoulForge. But this is actually part 2 of the drama.
Yes!
I guess. They're on season 2 right now. Oh well, I guess I got kicked from SoulForge.
All friends. Yeah, boy.
I'm going to. Let's hope I do. I'm just joking. No, I'm just kidding. I love drama, bro. Okay. Number 1, let's talk about racism.
Oh shit, here we go again.
As you can see, there's a lot of memes spammed throughout this entire video. Crushed, if you're listening, remove the memes. Please, remove them. They don't make it better. Remove them.
Racism. Ugh. So, I'm gonna put this guy's channel up here, Veterans, and a few of his goony friends, bro, I swear. So, I think I said in the last video, I called Darks a Nazi. It was a joke, no, I was kidding. I meant it, bro. But
Alright, so I can respect Crushed here just a little bit, because he actually admitted to calling Darks a Nazi, which he did multiple times. I was in a VC with him. A couple of other people were also in a VC with him. Well, he did say that. By the way, discrimination, and that's kind of against the rules here, so... Yeah.
I meant it. But I said it once, and then he said it. No, I said that 10 different times. Not the case, but okay.
And he doesn't really care. He just doesn't see the importance.
Okay, and I did say to our own, a few other kids, I hope ICE comes get you, deport you back to Mexico. A lot of kids do fear me in school.
Okay, and then he goes on to this rant about, maybe we could just...
Right now, bro.
Through this.
If you want, I say that in school too.
You get no bitches.
A lot of kids do fear me in school. A lot of kids do want to knock me out in school.
Stop the cap!
So, I mean, now he's just going into the rebuttal of lots of kids fear him in school. Oh, okay.
But they can't. So I'm basically a teacher's pet. I'm a good boy. What's next? Is that for the racism area? You can't really say I hate black people because my stepdad is black.
I mean, like, it's not even, you weren't even, okay, so when you say, like, being racist, like, you weren't, it was mainly against Germans here, you were calling them all Nazis. It wasn't even two black people. Even though you kind of, actually, we're not going to get into that, but we'll just...
Up into smithereens.
Friends with more black people than white people, so you can't really say I'm racist in that part. At least I don't go around saying the N-word like Darks.
So Darks is a member of our server, and around last year, he did say the N-word, and he ended up getting banned from the server. and he had to write an entire apology letter, basically explaining why he said it and how he'll never say it again, in order to be let back on the server. And it was left up to a vote too between the players as if they wanted him back or not. That's something worth mentioning. And also, he didn't say it in a racist context. He said it as a non-discriminatory. He kind of just said it, which still doesn't completely justify it, but at least he's not technically being racist, or at least using the word in that setting of racism and discrimination.
Okay. Now let's go to the next part. Abortion.
But first, let the beat drop.
I think it was aspetrin or death. One of the two. I said this towards one of them. I think it was aspetrin. I don't care. This is about rape, okay? It is. But look, I don't care if a girl gets raped. But now here's the thing. If it's my family, if it's someone that I know personally, my family, my girlfriend, brothers, sisters, whatever, then I care. I'm not gonna care. Because if I do something about it, I might get myself killed. And if they have a gun, then it's game over for me. So why should I care about what other people, what other girls feel? And we're going to society now where girls say they don't need men anymore.
What, we some kind of suicide squad?
Ooh, shut the fuck up, bro. Act 16, wait until you get to the real world, especially politics-wise, you're gonna hear this stuff all the time. Racism stuff, abortion and all this crap, you're gonna hear all of it, okay? Oh, forgot.
I graduated. Crushed is, our server is a Minecraft SMP. We do not want to get into politics, and we do not want to be sharing and expressing our feelings about political things and our political opinions. So, it's in the rules that we ask that to keep that to yourself and not express those opinions. Or else arguments will spark and things like that will happen. So, partly, yeah, that's why you kind of got punished for that. Because, yeah, we don't want these political opinions to completely cloud the server and have the entire thing just be a complete argument. Because people do get heated by politics, and we don't want that on the server. So that's not, we respect what you think, but we don't want these political opinions and stuff. We don't want you to just be announcing them to everybody. Or else, yeah, you might get hated because people think differently, and you cause arguments as it had. So
2 weeks from now, I'm graduating from high school.
Okay.
Date's wrong. All this time. Diddy, come on out.
I turned 19 in 2 months. Yeah. 3 months.
Yeah, boy.
So I love where I'm standing at right now, but you know what? It is what it is, right? But now the fourth thing we should talk about. I don't know if I want to talk about this part, but though that's one portion why I quit. But now, why did I actually want to quit? When I first joined SoulForge, everyone's saying that I'm a new member of SoulForge and everything. I'm no new member. I actually played SoulForge when I was mid-16 years old. I'm 18. Hello.
Alright, so he says that he's playing SoulForge when he was mid-16 years old. If you didn't know, if you want a little bit of backstory, around last year, around March, I came up with the idea of Sentinel SMP, which was my first, I want to create an SMP. And, by the way, I think March to, June, we tried setting up the server and getting it to start, and what ended up happening was that it didn't work out. So, yeah, that part didn't work out. So then, around June, we decided to rebrand Sentinel SMP into SoulForge SMP and say, hey, it might start, next fall, which is in 6 months, but if you want to wait around for that, you can. If you don't want to, then just leave, and we're going to get new members, new everything. if you don't know, Crushed ended up, that was June of 2024. Crushed joined around July, August of 2024, which was like maybe 1 or 2 months before the season started. So obviously we have members from Sentinel SMP that moved to Soulforge, Darks, Spectrum, Star, Aether. There's probably a couple more. So he isn't the complete core member, but I will say he's pretty OG, and there are a lot of members that are newer than him. I don't know where he's going with this though, but mid-16, if he's turning 19, then I think that was, right, he joined around, we can say July. So July, August, September, October, November, December, January, February, March, April. So that's like 10 months ago. That's a year ago when he was turning 18. Okay, so.
Was 19. So I was in the Discord for a long ass time. I was a nice kid at the time.
Are you
He was like by the server, yeah.
serious right now, bro?
But what I found out, the older you get, the more mature you do get, and the more things you will say that is not family friendly. Even on my channel, I'm not a family friendly person, so I will. If you hear my friends on the Troll series, they say the N-word nonstop.
Racism, let's do that shit, huh? Come on, if you're racist and you know it, clap your hands. What the f?
And you want to call me a racist? Okay, maybe because I hang out with them, but I do want to clarify. They are 13, 14, 15 years old too.
Alright, so I think what he doesn't understand here is, there's a difference between family friendly and saying slurs. Like, we allow swearing on our server, not excessive swearing, but like moderate swearing, and we do allow that. But saying slurs, we do not allow that. And as a member, he kind of has to accept the rules and respect them. I don't even know what else to say.
So let me get this straight, dumbass!
Okay.
The same age as everyone in Soulforge, but now here's the thing. Another thing about Soulforge, especially a few others said, I should not be playing with anyone under the age of 17. Now here's the problem with that.
All friends.
When I play people my age, so you know how I'm a bitch? Yeah, then they're a bitch to me and I can't do anything about it because they're more superior than me. However, that's just how it goes online.
I mean, honestly, like, if somebody's being mean to you, I don't see how you shouldn't respectfully give it right back. Obviously, age does matter when it comes to your parents and elders. You should respect the elderly, but, like, Crush is going to start talking a lot about age in this video. We do have people that are a year to 2 years younger than him. That isn't much of a gap.
So I just avoid playing with anyone that's 18 or older because they're all just rude or they're all vapous. I don't like it. I don't like people that do vapes. Do not like it, but here we go again. Guess that's how this world goes anyways, right? But back on track. It's not like I don't say anything inappropriate to them. I just play. I swear.
Stop the cap!
We swear, we joke around and everything. It's a common neutral on how things go. I'm not stupid. I'm not gonna be like all the other YouTubers. Yeah, but yeah, that's for that part. If you guys have any more comments, I can answer some questions, maybe on a part 3. But we'll see. Next thing is now the dad situation. I don't know if I brought up last time, but Dad's tried getting me banned off Soulforge SMP Discord in the beginning. He basically warned everyone, and everyone should have listened to him. He tried, I do voice acting for Minecraft series, like Minecraft animations, but Kino animations and then Nothing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I do voice acting for both of them. In Nothing animations, I voice act Death, and then in Kino animation, I voice act Evan, which is my actual name. So that's something I do personally. My hair might be bad.
Alright, I feel like, He's talking a lot about Days trying to ban him. I honestly kind of have no clue about that, but it obviously didn't work because it's probably a stupid reason, especially since it was before the actual Dazed situation, which I don't think he actually gets into, which we're not going to talk about. But yeah, I'm sure it was probably a stupid reason, which is why it probably didn't work. Really, that's between him and Dazed, and I mean, he didn't actually get banned, so, like, yeah, and now he's gonna talk about those.
The next thing I do want to bring up is, oh yeah, actually no, I can't bring up that yet, because another thing about Daz, I don't know why everyone hates on Daz, because Daz basically saved Discord, but it is what it is. I'm just yapping at that point.
Okay, he saved Discord?
I don't know why everyone hates on Daz, because Daz basically saved Discord, but it is what it is. I'm just yapping at that point.
He saved Discord. That's pretty cool.
Next thing is Spectrin ruining everything, and Lava being a horrible owner in the Discord. Oh my god.
Yes!
I'm so bad at being an owner of Discord. I could have done better.
Okay, buddy. I mean, look, as an owner is actually a lot harder job than what a bunch of people think, especially how I run it, because I try to be as neutral as possible and take account both parties, and that ends up kind of backfiring, getting both parties basically hating on me. For example, the times that I've let Crush back into the server, and given him second chances because he did write some apologies, but the amount of times that I let him back into the server, give him second chances, the amount of backlash I got from basically every other member on the server, and then when I do ban him, I get backlash from the other side, like Star, Aether, him. You know what I mean? So, I mean, as how I run it, try to be as neutral, not giving myself power, relying on polls. It's probably not the best way, which is kind of why I tried stepping down as owner and giving the Spectrin owner, but the thing with the Spectrin is two sides. The Spectrin is clearly on one side. Which is why, like, half the server might like the fact that he's owner, and half the server might not like the fact that he's owner. As if I'm owner, everybody is neutral. No, I don't know about neutral, but, like, everybody feels the same about how I run it, because I tried to be as equal as possible. Which I'm not saying Spectrin's a W owner, but, like, sometimes he's better off being the person arguing for his side. I don't know.
So, anyone that does swear, anyone that does do all that crap, okay, there's people that have probably done worse than me. Okay, because that's just how I roll. I do it in school too. People are afraid of me.
Okay, so now he's just talking about how he called me a bad owner, and now he's just talking about how people are afraid of him. And, okay, I don't know. And I understand I don't think people really did. I don't see anybody else calling. Actually, there was one guy who did worse than Crushed, and he's banned off the server. I think there's, like, two guys, like...
Gonna punch me. It's how the road goes.
Stop the cap!
But, okay. I learned it because I'm a plumber. I'm in plumbing school. You gotta learn from the best. Now back to what I was saying. Do you want you see the SMP Discord? That's being Discord is so wrong, because not being S veteran, he might be like the biggest YouTuber streamer. But look, he only makes YouTube shorts. He only does streams. Okay, I don't know how that kid got to where he is today.
Spectrum, I'm gonna say he spent lots of years working on his channel, posting videos, and he's come out with some pretty good ones, and he gets some views, and I think he's doing pretty well.
He whines over people swearing. So you're telling me you want to...
He also swears himself, a Spectrin. A Spectrin also swears himself. I haven't really seen him whine about other people swearing.
You want to whine? Well, you and others want to whine about me. But here's the thing. Your parents swear. And you, so you
Again,
hypocritical
he
at that
doesn't
point.
understand the
And then-
difference between saying stupid and swearing.
So let me get this. Let me get this straight, dumbass.
There is history class. They talk about certain topics. You're being hypocritical right there too. And then there is Democrats versus Republicans and what they're talking about. And I know damn well your parents are choosing one side. You're hypocritical on that part too. So look, what I choose and what I say is going towards what I'm believing. Okay, you can be mad at me. Go ahead.
Yeah, but the whole point is that you don't want people mad at you, okay? So just don't say it. That's why you get banned. Just don't say it. Shut up. Just don't say it. Because it's in the rules. Oh my god.
You're just 15, 16, 17 years old. I'm more superior.
Okay.
I am better.
And then again, this is also why people don't like it. It's because of this narcissistic attitude. Like, we understand you're older. Okay? But again, like, I don't know how to word this nicely, but some of the decisions you make aren't the most calculate. Like,
Soul members.
Sorry.
You get no bitches.
And letting you know, how did that SMP even get made? You guys, see, I was one of the core members, and I probably could have made the SMP better. I definitely could have. But you guys did not give me a chance.
Okay, so honestly, I'm actually gonna agree with Crushed on this one, and but I did try my best as an owner. So I let Crushed onto the server, right? I obviously gave him straight on paper a second chance, like I let him back into the server and stuff. But really, like, most of the server already hated him for what he's done, so they just basically got him angry. But again, I don't really know what else I could do about that. That's just like, people just hate him, and that's that. They just don't want him on the server. Even getting him back in was extremely hard. I got a lot of backlash. So, yeah, that's worth mentioning.
So, and don't even say you guys did. You did not give me a chance.
What, we some kind of suicide squad?
You did not give me a chance. See, I gave you guys multiple chances, and I wanted to crash out on you guys so many fucking times. It's crazy on how fucking suicidal a lot of you guys are. Well, not like actual suicide, but you guys make people want to die, basically. Because, oh yeah, not just that, lava, he does a horrible job out of it. Since that's switching all of them. Because once they're, because look, once I join Discord, well, I leave, come back, everyone's rude to me. Everyone. And then not just that, they send in pictures inside the Discord myself.
Oh god. Okay, so, I mean, his point here is that everybody's being rude to him and mean to him. But honestly, just because of, what he said, and there are some more things that he's done. But I obviously not. This is defending Soulforge, not prosecuting Crushed, so not gonna get into that. But there's reasons why people hate him, and there's reasons why I did put some announcements like be civil about just to stop being children and stop posting pictures of him. But I've given people timeouts because they've done it.
Of my face?
I'm not saying that I was the best person or the best admin, because I definitely wasn't, and I probably should have been better, but luckily I'm not the owner anymore. Or co-owner. I guess I'm the co-owner now, but whatever. It's fine.
So we say we don't like you playing the SMP because how old you are, but you're sending pictures of me inside the SMP.
Oh shit. Here we go again.
Like, if I did a face reveal on my channel, like right now, and they take a picture of it and send it to the Discord, that's hypocritical and that's weird too. So I'm not the weird one here. And Lava should have done a better job. He picks Death Note and S Veteran.
And yeah, also the advents I picked, like, no, they're pretty, I mean, I trust them with my life, but obviously they're not, they're against Crushed, so obviously that's why they're not gonna like Crushed.
Which is crazy stuff, but hey, it is what it is, right? Right? Just gotta pick on the older people. Because you younger kids think you guys know it all.
Alright.
That's just how it goes, right? My brother's saying the same thing to me, my younger brother.
I've talked to...
That's not how it
There's
works.
this guy named Seth that I've talked to, and he's your age. Everybody seemed to be nice to him. We're not discriminating against older people here. It's mainly just you, and people hate you mainly because of what you've done. That's legit it here. That's basically summarized.
And one day, if he wants to keep doing that to me, I'm gonna punch him straight square in his face. Because us older people, we have more ball knowledge, and we're smarter than you. It doesn't matter how old you are. It doesn't matter what generation you are. The generation you guys are in right now is horrible.
Yeah.
I'm lucky to be in the generation I am. Between 1998 to 2009. So
Actually, probably like 50% of the server is born before 2010. By the way.
2010. If you're born after 2009, 2010, horrible generation. So fucking badly. But yeah, that's that. Now, let's go to a new topic. Where is my video at so far? Like, my video schedule, why haven't you seen much? Why haven't you seen me streaming? So if you, this is my last video-wise until that video. But streaming, you guys so forward, and why am I making this video? I'm making this video because if anyone that's watching my video right now, do not join SoulForge. Okay? Like, they put you through pain, they don't care. They're all hypocritical people, they're all hypocrites.
So, I mean, it's interesting what happened with Crushed, because pretty much everybody on our server, unless they just blatantly said the N-word or they're blatantly being racist, pretty much everybody on our server has had a fun time and feel included. SoulForge has changed their life. And a lot of people enjoy playing on the server. I feel like the main people would be just Crushed. And then there's also Insanity, but like, because of that one drama with the Spectrum. But I feel like we can sort that out, and we can just apologize and move on with our life. But with the Crushed, it just got so heated, and it got so, that's another thing with Crushed. The main issue with why a bunch of people also don't like him is because he gets rage baited so easily, and he says all these horrible things when he is angry, and the only backup he has is that, oh, you made me angry, so it's like, feel my wrath. It's kind of also what we didn't want on the server, too, is for people to get rage baited easily. For example, Golden, oh my god, like, when he first got on the server, he got rage baited off because of Tanoka. And he kind of, to be honest, he didn't have the best personality. I didn't like him at all. He comes back like a changed man. Oh my god. He's so nice. He's so, he's fun to be around. He's such a good person now. And he really changed. I don't even know what happened. But now most of the server likes him.
All of them. We all hypocrites, okay? Like, what I've learned the past, I'll say 2.5, 3 years on that Discord and SMP is don't trust anyone. No one's your friend there. They all say they want to be big YouTubers. I don't think Expression's gonna make it. I don't think Lava's gonna make it. I don't think any of them are gonna make it.
That's good.
Because if you can't deal with me, then you can't deal with any of the people.
Again, we don't. Our whole point is why we banned you, because we don't want to deal with you, man. I mean, like, why do we need to deal with you to be big YouTubers? Like we just didn't want any more problems. We don't want our members being called racial terms such as Nazis, and I guess that's like, we just don't want to. I don't see how we need to deal with people like you to be big.
Real people won't want you to get big. That's just how the game goes. Mm-hmm. Because you know what? In the Dream SMP...
Oh, shit. Here we go again.
It's people that like me, not family friendly. But you guys wanted it to be the Dream SMP. You guys want it to be like Lifesteal. A lot of Lifesteal members are not family friendly. Just because you guys want a smaller audience to get more subscribers is not the way to go. You do what you want to do, and That's what I've learned. I want to make videos. I don't want to be family friendly. Dude, I'm not that type of person.
Cool, you don't have
That's
to.
just who I am. But like the love of God. That's the last time I don't understand that said like 15,000 times. Oh yeah, another thing is my hair. Right? You guys said I'm a redhead.
Okay, so now he's gonna go into people.
Why is this person ever?
It's not that deep. You don't need to talk about this.
Stop. But another thing, people I want you to go to subscribe to, people I do not want you to go to subscribe to. Please subscribe to, I'm going to put up here, Aether Blaze, Star, Dylan.
Okay, by the way, Crushed, if you're watching this, Dylan is, okay, these three people, okay, one, Star doesn't even have Discord, doesn't even know what's going on. And Dylan, he's kind of more Xbox, doesn't really check Discord. But now that he's actually checked Discord and seen what happened, I think he's changed sides now. And he's now a Crushed hater. Because he just sees what, I guess, what's happened. And, yeah, it's not that maybe all the members are turning him into Crushed haters. I don't know. You should go ask him. And again, Aether barely gets on the server. And also, the only reason, again, Aether Blaze is he's kind of in the same position here. People hate him because he admin abused on Sentinel, and because he admin abused on the practice server. Or, so did Star, which is also kind of why people hate Star too. So, yeah, they're kind of in the same predicament as you. Did something, now they're hated. But you can recover, I think.
And then Bunny. I'm gonna call him Bunny, okay?
And
Bunny here.
Bro. But, okay, I guess, I'm not even gonna complain.
These four, please go subscribe to. Really good people.
And yeah,
really
Bunny doesn't actually, he wasn't actually on for any of the situation. He's a new member, and he just supported Crushed instantly. Bunny has no
how you want to say it. I actually had a lot of fun with them. They were good to me and everything like that.
Cool.
But people I want you not to subscribe to is Death Note.
Oh.
If I can find it, probably not. But maybe Spectrum, maybe. We don't care about him.
Oh, shoot.
Who else? Oh yeah, I'm gonna put Lava in there because he does a horrible job of doing stuff.
Come on. I mean, this is just legit why. If I wasn't the owner, bro, if I was not the owner, I wouldn't have this hate. I would not have this hate.
How does he? I don't care. I don't care if I lose subscribers from this. At this point, I'm doing what I'm doing. I'm telling the truth here.
Cool.
I'm admitting to a lot of my mistakes.
I honestly respect Crushed a lot for that. He's admitting to some of the things, and he's really improving at least. And to be honest, yeah, I'm also gonna admit to some things about Soulforge. Yeah. One, I was a horrible owner. Well, yeah, I was a horrible owner. I probably should have stopped everything and everybody was doing to Crushed. But again, people also just hated Crushed basically for what he's done. I said that like 5 million times. Two, like, yeah, people obviously they were just sending pictures of him and stuff. And I tried my best to stop this, but I should have done better when it comes to that. But again, that's not the root here. The root is just the events that happened before this and the reasons why everybody's mad at Crushed. If that didn't happen, then none of that stuff would have happened. But yeah, I still need to admit to that and confess to that.
Rampage right now, just yapping. Hello. If there's any more topics, you guys. Oh shit. Damn it.
So this is basically the end. I think the rest of this is just him talking about his life and his girlfriend and his life. And his girlfriend that lives on a farm and his life and his girlfriend. And a lot more of his girlfriend and his life. So yeah, I think we should, yeah, I guess that is the response video for Soulforge. I'm gonna leave, a pinned comment of the description, which is basically just a summary of all the claims and things that I'm trying to say to defend Soulforge. And basically kind of a summary. Yeah, so that's it.